Good morning, YouTube. How are you this morning? I'm hot, sweaty, and wet. It's a little after 8, and I'm in Mitchell, Illinois, just down the street from the Flying J, making my delivery. I got here just a couple minutes before 7, and it took me exactly 1 hour to get the tarps off and fold them up, take the straps down, put them away, get everything cleaned up. I think that's pretty good. And of course, as soon as I climbed into the truck after doing all that, it started to rain. The irony. Yeah, it rained most of the night on and off, and it looks like it's probably going to rain on and off most of the day, according to the weather bug. I still don't know what I'm doing yet. The planners usually don't come in till 8 o'clock unless they've already found me something and I don't know about it. I haven't received a pre-plan. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. So as soon as they're done getting this stuff off, I'm going to head back down to the Flying J, park the truck, go inside and take a shower, and probably eat at Denny's until I find out what I'm going to be doing. So hopefully it'll be something good that gets me going south. Good afternoon, YouTube. How are you this afternoon? It's almost 2:15 Central Time, and I'm at Precoat Metals, plant number 2 in Granite City, Illinois. My day has not been going the way I thought it would. Kind of. It isn't a little one way, and it isn't in another. When I last left you, I was going to eat breakfast at the Denny's, but that didn't happen. I didn't get a chance to take a shower. I got a dispatch to pick up a preloaded trailer at our Madison yard, which is like 8 miles away, and take that to a plant where it needed to be delivered, which was 3 miles away, though it took 15 to get there, which was Precoat Metals, plant number 1. Needless to say, I wasn't very happy. I went over there and got the trailer, and then with the intention of bringing it back and getting my trailer back, and getting rid of the extra equipment, because there was a there was no one to get my equipment to. So I was gonna, take the extra stuff back and give it to the shop. But I got over there, and I was there about 3.5 hours till 1:15, I think. And then while I was waiting to unload, there were a bunch of other Mavericks there and a bunch of other trucks. I mean, there were probably 15 trucks there. I was like 6th in line when I got there. They sent me a pre-plan to pick up at Precoat and take that to Lowell, Arkansas. Well, I looked it up and the number and everything, and I thought it was going to upload right there at plant number 1. It was going to go out one door, go in the other. That wouldn't surprise me. So that's all my stuff on the deck, chains and boards and everything else. Well, as soon as I sent my empty call, I got my dispatch, I had to go to plant 2, which was like 2 miles away. So I had to put everything away. And I had to find places to put it. I got extra binders in the tarp boxes, and I got all the chains on the truck, and I got all these extra coil racks and stuff. It's really, really a huge pain in the butt. But that's okay. Because if I ever get a chance to get rid of some of the stuff, I'm going to get rid of all but one of my binders, my ratchet binders, and keep the ones I got from this load, because they're all brand new. Awesome. The overcenters, there were 2 of those. I'll probably keep those too, because I like overcenters more than I like ratchet binders. And so got over here after I put everything away, and it took like 5 minutes to get here. Pulled up, checked in. I'm going to be picking up 6 various size shotgun coils, painted. And one of the first things on their paperwork says no coil pads. So I've got to put it right on the wood. I don't know. You would think that, raw wood on powder painted coil, metal coils, would not mix. But hey, whatever. But I got it's raining, so I set up in the rain. I got everything on the deck except for the straps. Got 4 chains, 4 over-center binders, 8 edge protectors, rubberized edge protectors. I got my friction mats down, my 6 coil racks and 4 boards, because it's going to be in 2 sections of 8 foot. So then I got to tarp it. I got the tarps on there too, a canvas tarp and a rubber and a vinyl tarp. They're already on the deck. Unfortunately, I think I'm probably going to have to change canvas tarps because it's really starting to come down now. And we will secure and tarp inside. I'm going to try and do a really fast tarp job. I'm going to try because I don't want to waste time. There's somebody ahead of me who's waiting on a Maverick that's currently in there loading, and there's somebody behind me, and it looks like somebody just pulled behind him. So, and my appointment is at noon tomorrow. It's 7 hours away. I'm not sure I'm going to make it. Of course, I said that on things before, but I'm pretty sure that this time might. It's really going to depend on what time I get out of here, because I have 7 hours left on the day before I got to quit. And depending on how long they take and how long it takes me, I might just want to have to sleep here or make it a little bit down the road to a rest area. So much for a shower. I mean, I'm glad I didn't take one earlier, because I worked up a sweat untarping and unsecuring that load and put all the good junk away, and then it rained. So, I'll let you know. Good evening, YouTube. How are you this evening? It is about 8:30 Central Time, and I am in Dixon, Missouri, at a Pilot branded Road Ranger. I am really, really tired. I am just physically wiped out, just exhausted. I ended up being at pre-coat number 2 about 4 hours altogether. I waited 2 hours to get in to load. Just as the 2-hour mark was coming up, it was my turn. So no detention time. Got in there. It took him about 45 minutes to put the coils on my truck, and sometime between when they told me what it was and what they were actually putting on the truck, it changed a little bit. I actually have 8 slim coils, 2 packs of 3 and 1 pack of 2, and none of them are the same size. Kind of all varying sizes. They're all big though. I put pictures of it on Facebook. After it took about 45 minutes to load it, and after I changed the coil racks some to add more to support the extra coils, took me about, I'd say, another half hour, 45 minutes to secure it all down with 6 chains, 6 over center binders, and 8 straps. And it was kind of rough too, because it was still raining outside and it was really, really humid, and the building inside was hot. So hot and humid inside the building. I mean, I was drenched. And everything was wet. All the chains, all the binders, everything was wet. So my leather gloves were soaked. I ended up switching to my leather padded mesh gloves at about halfway through. Once I got it all secured and done, it took me about 45 minutes or so to tarp. Threw the canvas up there, bungeed it down so it'd be nice and tight, and then threw the vinyl tarp up there. And I will say that was a very easy tarp job. The only part I had a problem with, or what slowed me down, was the ends. The sides, everything, I had it on the coils perfectly centered. So it was easy to do both sides, just fold up the excess, bungee them down, and just get the ends. That was my only slowdown. And I got out of there at 5:30, right on the money, and took off, which was in the middle of rush hour traffic in St. Louis. So cut down 270, went the long way around 270, and to get onto I-44. Started heading towards Lowell. It's 331 miles or something like that from where I picked up, and I'm about 190 miles away now. This is as far as I could get. I had about another 40 minutes of drive time available, but I didn't want to go any farther. It's getting dark. The place is already full. This place is pretty packed. They got like 100 spaces here, and I was lucky to get one right that was easy to get into. And I've seen guys pulling in since I got here, and they're leaving because there's no parking. So I'm gonna, go inside in a minute, take a much needed shower. Hopefully they have one open. Hopefully they're clean. I hate dirty showers. These Road Rangers are old truck stops, and they're just branded with Pilot fuel. Get a shower, and make something to eat. I don't know what I'm going to eat, but it's going to have to be quick, so I can go to bed. Get up at around 6:30, buy fuel, and get out of here before 7. That way I can get there about an hour before the appointment time. It's going to take about 3.5 to 3 hours and 45 minutes, because I'll be able to take I-44 for about another 100 miles. And then I'll have to get off and take the state highways down, cut into the top of Arkansas to get into Lowell. I think at one point I'll get on US 71 to get into town. So that's it. It was a really long day. It was kind of rough. I really worked for what I got today. I didn't really make all that much money today. I'm kind of bummed about that. That preload, that repower delivery that I did really ate into my time for the day, and I really didn't make all that much money for it. I made like $30 for 4 hours, and that was really a bum rap. But I guess that's the breaks sometimes. And that's about it. So I hope y'all have a good night. If you have any questions or comments, please post them below, or email me, or send me a conversation message on TTR. If you haven't already, please subscribe and follow my adventures. And hopefully tomorrow when we deliver, we'll figure out how we're going to get home. I have a distinct feeling it's going to be something out of Fort Smith, going to Dallas or something like that. Hopefully I'm ready for the house. So good night, keep the shiny side up, 73s, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. God, it's still raining.